What was siege warfare? Siege warfare is the method of surrounding and attacking a fortified place like a castle, city, or fortress with the goal of forcing its surrender. Instead of fighting in open fields, armies would lay siege to strongholds that couldn't be easily taken by direct assault. This form of warfare was slow, strategic, and often brutal. The word siege comes from the Latin sedere, meaning to sit, because attackers would often camp outside the walls for weeks, months, or even years. Why sieges were necessary. Fortified targets, castles, and walled cities were built to resist attack. Their thick stone walls, towers, and moats made them nearly impossible to conquer without a siege. Strategic importance. These strongholds controlled trade routes, farmland, and political power. Capturing one could shift the balance of an entire region. Avoiding open battle. Field battles were risky. Sieges allowed attackers to wear down defenders over time, often with fewer casualties. How siege warfare worked. 1. Encirclement. The attacking army surrounded the fortress to cut off supplies, reinforcements, and escape routes. This tactic, called investment, aimed to starve the defenders into surrender. 2. Siege engines and assaults. Attackers used specialized weapons to breach walls and gates. Sometimes attackers used fire, deception, or even biological warfare like launching diseased corpses over the walls. 3. Defensive countermeasures. Defenders had their own tricks. Moats prevented siege towers and rams from reaching the walls. Drawbridges and portcullises controlled access and could be sealed quickly. Murder holes, openings above gates to drop boiling oil or stones. Arrow slits, narrow windows for archers to shoot safely. The human cost. Sieges were devastating. Starvation and disease. Civilians and soldiers inside the walls often suffered horribly. Massacres. If attackers broke through, they might kill everyone, especially if the siege was long and costly. Negotiated surrender. Sometimes defenders gave up to avoid bloodshed, but terms varied wildly. The end of traditional sieges. By the late Middle Ages, gunpowder changed everything. Cannons could destroy stone walls, making castles vulnerable. Fortifications evolved into low, thick-walled bastions, leading to modern military architecture. Legacy of siege warfare shaped castle design and urban planning, military engineering and logistics. Political power structures, as control of strongholds meant control of territory.